No niin, morjesta hyvä YouTube, tässä meitsin motherfucking hinuri, terve ja nyt jatketaan mähmäniä. Tossa oli toi toka episodi just tullu. Joten ei muuta kuin... Kyllähän mä pelasin ton ekan episodin läpi, että... Okei, no, katsotaan. Mitähän tää nyt sekoilee, että unfinished episode, blablabla, koska kyllähän mä nyt tän siis pelasin.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham.
I will change Gotham.
Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Yeah, my father was gay.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Meow. Katie, sinne tippu kissi.
This is Selina.
Selina Kyle. Batman sillä, minä olenkin hassu.
How many?
Many.
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you.
No, mä en kyllä viimeksi tehnyt tota.
The Waynes.
Mitähän helvettiä tää peli sekoilee? Et oo pelannut ekaa episodia. Siis mistä lähtien? No, ihan sama. Toisesta mä olisin halunnut seivasta ton äijä, joten mä oon ihan fine tän asian kanssa. Päästäänkö nyt peliin vihdoista viimein? Ai Batman. Sorry. Helihobleri. Tämähän on ihanaa.
You don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us.
Oh, really?
You should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce.
Oh, yeah.
You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
It's not easy for me.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill.
I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you
Sattuma.
were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
Let's kiss.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Siis, yrittääkö tää nyt väittää, että tää on niinku... että nyt etsii jotain johtolankoja uudestaan, ihan kun tää olisi niinku käynyt täällä aikaisemmin miljoona kertaa.
Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail. Just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Okei, onko täällä mitään muuta? Ja sitten kaikkien niin näiden vuosien jälkeen, niin siis olettaako tänne tää niin löytäisi täältä jotain vielä? Montahan kertaa tää niin rikospaikka on, anteeksi, vittu kun on kurkku ihan paskana. Niin että täällä ei olisi tarpeeksi tehty tutkimuksia. Ei jotain oltais muka oikeasti missattu vai? Vähän kyllä ne haiskahtaa.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Joo. Hieno rekisterikilpi tossa.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
No kai nyt äitithän on yleensä. Äiti!
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
stay back.
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Tell Falcone he's making a mistake.
Oi, ja suoraan kupoli. Silmää. Brucehan melkein kossi vittu itsekin.
Are you all right?
Joo, mun vanhemmat ammuttiin, ihan ok.
They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Nice. Well, what happened next? Sori, mä olen jotenkin vähän levoton ja huonolla jutulla, koska nautin tuossa juuri ison pullollisen olutta. Jotain, olisiko se ollut jotain irlantilaista erikoispisseä. Maksoi melkein 6 € pullo. Olihan se hyvä. Nyt mä oon sen takia jotenkin pää kipeä. Krapula ketteys.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier.
Yep.
The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we
McDonald's.
finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing, but everything's been a little busy.
It was nothing worth mentioning.
Your friend gave us the whole case against Falcone.
Oh, not worth mentioning, huh?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Harvi on tommonen ämme.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We had to put Falcone in the infirmary. Batman practically tore him in half. He's helped us a lot in the past, but if you ask me, he's out of control.
Well, whoever he is behind the mask, Batman's a hero to me.
And that's the problem. People are either scared out of their wits or they're trying to copy him.
No, Batman on Batman.
Someone's getting tough on these guys. I tell you, I'd rather have Falcone in here than out on the street.
You weren't there, Harvey. You didn't see it.
I need a hero.
All right, Falcone's inside. Say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Shall we go in? Falcone hieroi kulkiansa tohon oven nuppiin. Sit se voi sanoa hää, sä koskit siihen. You son of a bitch. Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
Yeah, it's me.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me.
Yeah, I have the money.
I'll be out of here in a week. It's like a mausoleum in here.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
No pitu
You and
kerro.
me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked.
Hooked.
Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Mitä mä nyt tässä teen?
Years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss.
By
It'd be
tender
so
kiss.
easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
Do not push me, Falcone.
Apple didn't fall far, did it? You got that Wayne streak. Much better, kid.
Eikö tätä voi niinku...
Thank you.
Voiko tän paskajaamiset lopettaa jo?
Reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure.
Yes.
I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Mitäs tolla? Mitä sillä on tapahtunut?
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Okei. Mut miksi sillä oli suussa tuollaisia juttuja? Oliko se saanut jonkun... Jaa, en mä muista. Jotenkin se Jokerin myrkyt muistuttaa usein tuollaista. Tulee tommonen hassu juttu ja päff. En mä tiedä. Mä en osaa sanoa. Tää on jotenkin pitu hämärä. I don't know. Let's see. Bye. How are you? Where were you?
We are in deep shit.
I was taking cocaine.
I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Scarecrow.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Yeah, no shit.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Nyt päästään kimpuun helimellä. Okay.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Joo, ei toi varmaan on normaali. Sillä on joku poison dartti ammuttu kyllä jo kaulaa.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
It's poison.
Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Right away, sir.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me.
I believe in you.
I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone.
But
I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that.
Maybe, voisiko olla?
I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Anarchist.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Aw.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Brucey. Oh.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
Tulikohan lipsauteltua? Mutta en mä tiedä, no niin. Miksi on valhehdellako sitten kellekään? No, en tiedä. Pääsisikö me viimekin tekee jotain muuta kuin jauhamaan liirumlaarumia?
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor.
Bloodstream.
The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Falcone got off easy by getting killed. He deserved much worse.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone.
Family.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Tuun nenäsyyhyä. Mä veikkaan toi Alfredi on tässä jotenkin niinku... Se on tässä jotenkin sotkussa mukana.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Joo. Ihme. Sitten.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
As far as I know, Montoya is still an isolated case.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Päästäkö me nyt tappelemaan? Haluaisin olla taas mähmäni, koska ei siinä ekassa episodissa hirveästi kyllä pelattu mähmänillä. Mutta kun se alku ja sit se helvetin investigate-systeemi. Voisiko olla säkää vetää Ekatrona? Okei. Täällä on hassua mennä tuon robotin. Okei. Wait. Okay. Bring me her head. Tuolla oli hieno robotit. Katsokaa, kun tää lähtee. Oletteko se valmiita? Noniin.
There you go. Been alright. Alright.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Vihdoinkin vittu. Mähmäniä, USA, mähmäniä, koska... Mikä se hienompaa muuta kuin pelata mähmänillä. Sen takia tätä pelataan, koska... I'm Batman. Noniin, asia.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Siellä menee kuin hipsteri. Hipsteri. Ai saatana.
You lot, come check out this office.
Sillä varmaan, kun se on vielä toi armori, vittu se varmaan sattuu se lyvä.
You can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Impaling a man on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty Boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with.